What's up YouTube? Welcome to MotoBeto82. Today I will be doing another review video. The previous review video I did was on the Sena audio Bluetooth pack. Today I'm going to do the review on the Gopro Hero 4 Silver. I plan on reviewing all the equipment that I use for motovlogging, so hopefully it can help someone get started. But when I first started motovlogging, I wasn't sure if it was something that I was going to enjoy doing, so getting the best of all the equipment that I needed wasn't the goal. I just wanted to get decent equipment without investing too much money in it. That's why I decided to go with the GoPro Hero 4 Silver. I bought it used. I did quite a bit of searching on the Facebook market. Some guy was selling it for $100, and it came with the housing, the two different back doors, came with a charging cable, a variety of mounts, and as well as a 64 gigabyte micro SD card. So when I saw it, I jumped on it. I thought it was a pretty good deal, and then to top it off, everything was in perfect condition. The guy took very good care of everything, and it didn't look like he used it much because it looked brand new as far as I could tell. So yeah guys, if you are trying to get in or get started, but you aren't sure if you want to spend a lot of money on this, start looking for equipment in places like Facebook Market, OfferUp, Craigslist. You will be surprised at the things you can find and at the prices you can find them. So I encourage you guys to look there. I do know that GoPro has put out better versions of their camera since the Hero 4 Silver, but honestly this camera has everything I need for the time being. I'm aware that there are better options. As I continue to vlog, I plan on getting more equipment as well as better equipment. That's of course as long as I enjoy the process. So far I'm learning how to film as well as learning how to edit the videos. I'm really enjoying the process. So okay guys, let's get into the review. I will start with the specs. The listing price for a brand new GoPro Hero 4 Silver is $399 with 99 cents. But you can find them cheaper in places like Amazon. They go for $279. But like I mentioned a little while ago, you can find them even cheaper than that, but of course used. What you can expect to get in the box with the brand new one is the standard housing with the skeleton and the touchback back doors, rechargeable battery, curved adhesive mount, a flat adhesive mount, quick release buckles, 3-way pivot arm, and a USB cable. The camera itself is 5.12 ounces, and the dimensions are 2.8 by 2.79 by 1.53 inches, so it's pretty small. So today I came into town to do run some errands, and I'm also going to get a quick workout, guys. So as soon as I get done doing that, I will get back to the review. And I also plan on doing more workout videos. I just don't want to be that douchebag in the gym with a camera videotaping himself, so I might just do it late at night one of these days. But anyway, be right back.
A few moments later.
Okay guys, I'm back. Killed that workout. Now back to the review. Alright guys, let's start with the basics. We'll go over the buttons and the features of the camera, I guess the physical aspects. We'll start with camera status light, which will be red. There's 3 locations. There's one on top of the camera, one on the front of the camera, which will be this one right here, and then there's one on the back of the camera right there. There's the shutter / select button, which is on top of the camera. There's the wireless status light, which is a blue light. It's right above the camera status light on the front of the camera right there. There's the camera status screen, which is right here in front of the camera. Basically, this screen indicates what resolution you're using, the frame rate, the field of view. All that information is displayed there. Then there's the power / mode button, which is right there in the front of the camera. Then you have your micro HDMI port, which is on the side of the camera. Alongside is the micro SD card slot, as well as the mini USB port right there. On the side of the camera, there's also a audio alert, so you know if you're recording or not, the audio. And the microphone is on top of the camera right there. Then you have your Hero port on the back part of the camera right there. That's where you connect, you know, different units, like for example, the Cena audio Bluetooth pack. That's where it connects. Then you have the touch display right there. You can see, you know, what you're recording, and then when you do a playback, you can see everything there. You can see go through the settings, all the different modes. You can see everything on there. Then there's a touch display sleep / wake button. So if you're recording and the screen, you know, it auto shuts off after a while, and if you want to turn it on, you would click that little button, or vice versa. If you want to go ahead and turn it off to kind of conserve battery life, you would click that button and it turns it off. Then you have your settings / tag button, which is on the side of the camera. You could also use this button to activate the Wi-Fi as well. Then you have your battery door, which is on the bottom of the camera. This is where it opens up to the battery. You can, whenever you need to replace your battery, that's where you would go. So the camera has 5 different modes. It has video mode, photo mode, multi-shot mode, then there's the playback mode, and then the setup mode. Obviously video mode is to record videos. Same for photo mode is to capture a single photo. The multi-shot is for functions like a time lapse or like a burst. Playback is self-explanatory, just to play back your videos, photos, and then the setup is to just adjust the general camera settings, obviously. So the video mode has 9 different resolution options, as well as 3 different fields of views. Depending on the resolution that you use in conjunction with the field of views, it kind of depends what frame per second is allowed. So for example, the 4K resolution option is best for, like, if you want like a stunning high resolution video, with the professional look, with low light performance. It's best to do it, or recommended to do it, off a tripod or from a fixed position shot. Then there's the 2.7K. This is a 16:9 resolution video. It downscales to provide stunning cinema quality results for professional productions. There's the 1440p. That's kind of recommended for like body mount shots with a larger viewing area and higher frame rate yield. It's going to be the smoothest, most immersed results you could get, from this camera. Then there's also the 1880p, which is kind of great for all shots. It's kind of like the all-in-one. It's high resolution, and then you can get the frame rate to options to yield the results you want. Then there's the 1080p Super View, which is just like the 1080p, but the Super View kind of, I guess you can get more of a vertical view than you would from a just regular 1080p. So it becomes a little bit, I guess, more visually appeasing, on a computer or a TV. There's the 960p resolution. So that's, when you're trying to do like a body mounted shot and you really want to do like a slow motion shot, it provides the viewing area and smooth results for high action capture. Then there's the 720p. That's good for like handheld shots when you want like slow motion. Then it's the 720p Super View, which is the same as the 1080p Super View. You get that higher vertical shot. And then there's the WVGA, which is good when super slow motion is desired and the standard definition is acceptable. Then as far as for the field of views, you have the ultra wide, which is the largest field of view. It increases the image stability, good for action shots where you want to capture. Then you have the medium, which is a mid-range field of view. Then you have the narrow, which is the smallest field of view, reduced image stability and reduced distortion, and it's good for capturing more content at a distance. For the photo mode, you can capture photos in 12MP, 7MP, or 5MP. The 12MP wide is the default, and then there's the 7MP wide. So basically those are large field of views, good for action shots where you want to capture as much as possible within the frame. Then the second setting would be the 7MP medium or the 5MP medium, which is just a mid-range field of view. And those are basically the different combinations you can use with photo resolution and field of view when it comes to just taking regular photos. On the multi-shot mode, you have the options between a burst, time-lapse, and a night-lapse. The burst, you can capture up to 30 photos in 1 second. It's perfect for capturing the right moment in fast action sports. You can change the amount of captures. You can do 1 photo, you can do 5 photos, 10 photos, 30 photos within that 1 second. You can even change up the seconds. You can do it 5 photos in 5 seconds or whatever. You can change the settings there. The time lapse, it captures a series of photos at a specific interval. You can use time lapse to capture photos of any sort of activity. You can choose the best ones that kind of fit the moment as far as the variations. And then there's the night lapse. Same thing, it kind of captures a series of photos at a specific interval and exposure times, especially in low light environments, which is really the only main difference between time-lapse and night-lapse. On the playback mode, you know, this is pretty self-explanatory. Basically, you can review all your videos and photos. You can also connect to a computer via USB, and you can play the videos or view your photos through your camera, but connected on the computer, and then it'll show up on your monitor. And that's really it for the playback mode. Not anything more than that. Then finally we have the setup mode. Here, as you could probably already imagine, you can change all the resolutions, the frame rates, the field of views. You can set the resolutions for your photos. You can set the intervals, the time intervals for your time lapse. You can make all those adjustments in the setup mode, as well as setting up your wireless so you can pair to either the GoPro app, or if you have the remote, or if you have the Bluetooth pack. That's where you would turn on one of the ways you can turn on your wireless settings. Then you can also set up, like, there's a quick capture function where you can quickly turn on your camera and just begin videoing or time lapse. You can set up that function. There's a on-screen display. You can determine whether the recording icons and file information on the video and the viewing screen appears during the playback. There's an auto off function. There's Pro Tunes. You can go in there and individually adjust things like the ISO limit. You can do the exposure value, and things like that become beneficial when you're editing the footage. And of course there's more in the settings as well, but I'm not gonna go into all the details. Alright guys, and with that I'm going to conclude this video. Thanks for watching. I appreciate y'all. Like always, like, share, and subscribe. You guys take it easy. Peace.